Hey everyone, my name is Chris.
And my name is Guillaume. Welcome to Thomann's Guitars and Basses, and to today's video, which will be focused on these beautiful Breedlove guitars, a brand much like other brands where we have them on camera and we're like, how have we not played those guitars before?
How can this be the first time after so many years of making videos?
Exactly.
Amazing, amazing acoustic guitars out of Oregon, and they have a really fun kind of
very
strange
rich,
and
very rich history and heritage.
Exactly. First of all, even though it's not a very long history, it's a really exciting. It's almost like a soap opera. It's really cool.
I like that.
I love it. And also there's something really interesting to talk about these guitars, especially the USA models, which have this special treatment, which we'll talk about.
Yeah. We have a little bit of everything right now. Various price points going on, even signature models.
Oh yeah.
Which I'm really hyped about, even though there's fingerprints everywhere. Oh my god.
Yeah, well, that's on you.
I'm
man.
so sorry.
That's on you.
My bad, Jeff. We'll wipe it clean.
That is a sweet sounding guitar.
So bold, so...
I can tell this is a guitar that works on stages really well because it kind of compresses in a very sweet way.
Yeah.
Like the quiet notes are still full sounding and the loud notes don't get super loud. So it's like it's a very controlled volume all the
it's dynamic, but as you said, like almost produced sort of dynamic.
It's like a very nice, it sits in a mix, I guess. That's
pick easy, it's just slower in volume, but you still have all the nuances and all, and same for if you attack really hard. It's a lot of character. It's a strange spec assembly, like the size going on with the wood choices and all that. It's not super traditional, as you said. This is the Jeff Bridges signature model with the beautiful all in this together inlaid on the neck.
Myrtle wood body, top and body, with like heavily figured, like crazy flames, like super narrow flames on there, and that's an ebony board on all these guitars.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Saddleback's
inlaid on the headstock as
Saddleback's pickup system, like a really high-end one. So you can tell that it's a modern guitar. The sound is not very modern though. It's like it's a very pristine sound, but it sounds sweet enough to get away with like traditional styles.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. We'll talk about it because those histories sort of mix as well. But when I started playing that guitar, that felt to me like a bolder Taylor, like a more like. Because it's got a little bit of that top end, a little bit of that refinement, that feel when you play that everything is rounded off, everything is nice and all that, but it still has, I don't know, a different body to it.
This is the Premier Concert Shadowburst CE Limited. This is a cedar top, rosewood back and sides, again, ebony board guitar, which is, I love, by the way, the lack of bridge pins. Go through the bridge,
that's true.
Which is just like this. So much quicker if you need to change strings. I love that. And this is like the top of the top kind of guitar. The most expensive here today. It's just under 5K. And we'll talk about. I'll play it for a second, and then talk about the treatment, the sound treatment that they have. they have like a way of measuring the resonance, like a peak frequency
Yes.
of the top mainly, but maybe even more of the body. They measure each and every guitar. They have like this special mic and this tapping whatever thingy, and make sure that every single guitar sounds exactly how they want it. Because that's the thing with wood. Even if you choose wood from the same tree, the density might be different, the grain might be different, it reacts in a different way, it will vibrate more or less, it will be more or less dynamic.
Yeah, it's not black magic, but it just goes through like the selection of the woods for both top, back and sides, but also the thickness of the top mostly, as far as we understood the definition of it.
So they changed the bracing, they changed the thickness of the body according to how it resonates, and make sure that this resonance is the way they want it.
So you might have a top that's like thinner up here and thicker down there because it needs to like even out between the higher and lower strings, and like it's really, really interesting and precise and painstakingly complicated to do, I'm sure.
Let's swap guitars, by the way.
I know, I don't wanna.
Yeah, I know. This is the Oregon Concertina Stormy Night CE, which is again myrtle wood, same as the Jeff Bridges, but this is tiny. This is the small version of that body shape. The concert shape is what is known for, like that's the Breedlove shape, really. And this is a smaller version of that. Even the scale length is a tiny bit, half an inch shorter, and the whole guitar is just tiny. But the low end doesn't really suffer. It's crazy. This has to be the biggest sounding small guitar I've played in a very long time. It doesn't sound narrow. It's not as big as a jumbo, obviously. I mean, how could it have that amount of low end? But it just sounds louder than you expected, and fuller and more like open. Than usually.
This might be my new favorite smelling guitar.
Oh, okay. How does it smell?
It's I don't know. It smells like
some sort of a spirit.
No, it smells like I'm playing Pokemon in my dad's workshop. I'm 9 years old. Yeah, no, whatever it is that they use to finish and polish the guitars and all the cases, it leaves something that's again, warm summer night. Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. This is the concert. This is the proper sized, proper Breedlove shape, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
This is the Saddleback CE, which is the most affordable model in here today.
It's the same as this one.
It's the same as this one.
2728 in euros. Check the link, of course, in the description.
Please do.
Prices are different in every country and prices change. So make sure to check out the link for details and actual prices in your region. But
and actual specs, because
this is like the reasonably priced US model. It's a myrtle wood body, but with a Sitka spruce top, ebony board again, and ebony bridge. You know what strikes me? The articulation mixed with a very nice and almost traditional sound. Like it has the sweetness of like an old guitar, but it's much more articulate and has this modern presence.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
That's a
really
great way of
interesting,
saying
man.
it. I think it bridges the gap between those two sort of
Very traditional and very modern. Yeah.
Really, really well.
Let's talk a little bit about the story of the brand, because that's funny. So the founder was Larry Breedlove, and he started this company in Oregon. And just a few years after that, he fell in love and moved to San Diego. And his brother took over the business, as far as I can tell, Kim Breedlove, and Larry. I'm not sure how much he was involved still with Breedlove, but I know that he was friends with Bob Taylor, and he also worked with Bob on a lot of the earlier Taylor models. So I think he went away from the Breedlove company, and Kim took over. But it's not done there. What was it after?
Keep narrating. I'm just gonna
just not. And then years later, of course, I think in 2010, I think I read, Tom Bedell bought the company. So Breedlove and Bedell, which is another Oregon-based company, acoustic guitar company, both belong to two old hippies, which is their company name. It's so fun. So it belongs to Bedell, but it's still a unique thing, and Breedlove does the Breedlove thing, and Bedell does the Bedell thing.
To see like those makers, go from one company to the other, and they started doing banjos, and the other guy started doing whatever, and it's like, it's just a beautiful industry that we're all a part of, and I feel very grateful today.
Yeah. And also, it's funny how you mentioned like the modern voicing or the articulation is something that is not very far from like a nice Taylor guitar, but it's so different. Like the playing experience is very nice, very comfortable, but it feels different than those guitars.
Absolutely.
And also the sound is much more, I don't know, like sweeter, old school. It's just really interesting to see how acoustic guitars could be so identical if you think about it. Like we like the same sizes of body, we like the same low action, we like the same kind of scale length. So, and we usually tend to choose the same kind of woods even. And they just are not identical. They're so different and have their own something about them.
Check out the links in the description if you've never heard of Breedlove guitars, or they need more of your attention. That's for sure. So go check them out. Let us know in the comments which one of these was your favorite. Do you agree that Jeff Bridges is not only the dude, but also has pretty good taste in guitars?
Yes.
100%.
All right.
Please subscribe, because it's cool. Do you want to be cool? If I were you, I'd be cool.
I didn't say. He said.
And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye-bye.